Welcome to SoaringHammer.com and MandalorianMercs.com. It's Ithaca here, and today I'm going to do a little video. I have Phil with me here. He's working on his Concept 2 for his Mandalorian. Names that we're looking for as far as his Mando goes is something on the lines of collector, gatherer, scavenger, something like that. He will be, the class he will be in will be a hacker slash slicer, more on the lines of a slicer. He will have light to medium armor, with the exception of his left arm, which we'll explain in a bit. You can see here on my screen some of the basic stuff that Phil. Don't mind the radio, I'm at work. But the basic stuff here, such as his the jumpsuit, which is going to be a Sage. Let me turn this down here. Alright, so we got a Sage flight suit, which will be weathered up. This left arm will be cut down, cut off. Okay, so that's basic concept for his flight suit. Standard gloves. He'll only use one of these gloves, and then probably the right glove, because the left glove, his left arm will be robotic, so the left glove will be slightly different than these, and we'll explain that more in the future. Let's see here. Here's a concept image of what. This is just concept 1. Okay, he's already made some changes, so he's already working on a new concept. But you can see he will have a robotic arm, and the glove style he'll be using will be like a lacrosse or a hockey style glove. So it'll be big and bulky and square. And we're already working on the gauntlet right now as we speak. Still the bicep to do into the shoulder. Standard Mando helmet, he just put that on there for just for the image, but he's still working on the concept of how he wants his helmet to look. He'll have almost a Robin Hood style throw over hood and quarter cape. He will have a backpack as well, so it's more like a quarter cape, really frayed, really dirty, but the hood will be able to come like fold down and fold up and whatnot. He'll have some leather strapping, which will help hold on the armor for his left arm. He'll have the standard Mando plates. There's the Mando helmet we'll be working with. There is the vest that we'll be working with for fastening his armor. That's just standard paintball style vest, nothing fancy. The balaclava. These are the boots that he chose. The only issue we were talking about, and he had pointed out, was the fact that this is Harley Davidson on it right here. But I'm hoping that that will be dark enough that it will not show, because it's going to be very hard to cover. Worst case scenario, I'll take some Velcro, some of the sticky Velcro, take a strip of it and just put it over there. The fuzzy side, or the female side or the male side, doesn't matter, just to cover that up. Not a big deal. And here we get into the backpack. This is the newest imagery of the backpack, the exterior portion. Still haven't done the strapping. If you look at the top here, is we're going to actually fasten a hose, and it's going to come down to the side on the right or on the left. Actually, on the left side. That's what we talked about, because the antenna being more on the right makes it heavier on the right. So we'll add the hose coming up and going to the left. And we're going to fasten a little welder. So he'll actually have the backpack be a welder as well. A welder as well, I guess. It sounds funny. But this here is actually functional. We'll actually hook a 9-volt battery up inside the backpack, run the wiring out positive to the positive terminal, and then run the negative out the back, the portion against your back, up around these wires up here. And it will go up over his shoulder and then down the arm. It'll come up over this shoulder and down this arm to a little toggle switch on here, which is going to be a functional button to control the sounds of the fire alarm, is what it really is, but for this device right here. It'll be a sounding device. Okay, so we'll give it a name. We'll call it something. Here you'll see more imagery of the backpack as it's open. Inside here, I'm going to build a box around with foam. I'm going to build a box around these two pieces, the antenna and the wire, or the hose fastener. And I put some writing on it, put some little greavies on it, and it's going to look actually is functional inside. And he's gathering tools. and we're going to build slots inside here which will hold, customized to hold each tool. So it'll be a functional backpack, so, toolbox style thing. So when you open it up, you actually see all his usable tools inside this backpack. So it's gonna be a nice touch. It won't be just for display; it'll be functional. And there's the overall view of the backpack. Hose cone at the top right here, and then the antenna that goes. I think how far do these antennas go? The whip antennas, 7 to 10 foot. Yeah. They're pretty. It's a long range whip antenna, so yeah, probably about 7 to 10 foot. And then we go on to, we'll probably be ordering this. Oh no, we should have already done it. The auction ended. We'll look elsewhere. I think we're gonna try to save some time and order some of the chest armor. He's not gonna paint it like Jango Fett or Boba Fett, obviously, because he's going to scavenger. So each piece we paint it differently. Matter of fact, the left shoulder piece won't be used at all because that'll be the custom build, and the right one will probably be a separate piece as well. So he'll be piecing it, which is the point of his character. Every armor piece we paint it differently, different color, different weathering effect, and it actually have a different look, size differences, shape differences, because he wants to give it the appearance that he had actually pieced his armor together based off of, and constantly upgrading based off of his targets, his victims, anybody who got in his way. Granted, he's not a killer per se, but he acquired some pieces along the way. Like, ooh, it's a nice gauntlet. I think I like that. I'll steal that and use it on my armor. That type of thing. Okay. I have some videos which I'll be adding to this video. So stand by and enjoy the build of Phil Sanders. And we're still looking for a name, but we're working on that.